Pisces, let's get into a reading. I had someone ask for me to show Teddy, so I figured I'd show him to you guys. Look how big him's getting. He's getting so big. Now guys, as a friendly reminder, if you ever want updated pictures of every animal I have in this house, you can find them on Pinterest. But I'm gonna put him down because he's in a playful mood. He's done been outside for 2 hours and that was not enough play for him. So he is still playing. But I wanted you guys to see how big the baby's gotten. Say hi, tell everybody hey. This is your YouTube family. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys, let's jump into today's reading. So I had heard before I started this reading, tell Pisces they're living in this person's head rent-free, okay? So now I'm hearing the song, Ring the Alarm. I've been through this too long and I'll be damned if I see another chick on your arm. So the person that you're living in their head rent-free could be someone where maybe there was a warning sign that made you walk away. Maybe this is something simple as, I thought you were mine, but now I'm saying that you're not mine, you're for the community. Could be something like that. So we're gonna dig in and see what's coming out for you. Now guys, you are gonna be able to hear the AC because it is hot, okay? It's hot. And I'm not willing to turn the AC off. So if you hear it, just ignore it. So the person whose head you're living in rent-free is someone where you're in separation. So you and this person are not speaking, you're not around each other. This person is missing you, thinking of you, yearning for you, and unsure of the future when it comes to the connection with you. Now this person feels like you showed them some sort of unconditional love. There was a lot of passion, affection, attraction, but they feel like you had to distance yourself from them because that was self-love. So again, this could definitely be someone where you guys couldn't get on the same page. Maybe there was something where, again, like that song, Ring the Alarm, I've been through this too long. Some of you got tired of going through what this person was putting you through. And as I was saying that, look what come up. Obstacles, unhealed wounds were blocking movement forward. So like I was saying, unhealed wounds blocked movement forward here. They had something within their own self that was blocking movement. So it wasn't progressing in the way that it should have. Or again, like the song that I brought in, some of you could be big Beyonce fans. I've been through this too long. I've been waiting for you to make a choice for too long. I've been waiting for you to make me a priority for too long. I've been waiting for you to care about me the way that I care about you for too long. And now that you've enabled some sort of self-love because you felt like this person, it's like there was a sense of, I don't feel one with you. I feel distant from you. I feel unsure when it comes to you. So you had to take a step back. You put the focus back on yourself. Okay? What do you need to know about this person whose head you're living in rent-free? You need to know that you're protected and you did the right thing. You need to know that this person is obsessively thinking about you and they're gripped by these thoughts. You're living in this person's head rent-free. Regret. I have regret because I was in denial. I learned a lesson here and I learned it the hard way. I was in denial. I feel like for some of you, this is someone that thought everything was fine until it wasn't. Have you ever been in a relationship with someone and you keep telling them, or maybe you're trying to date this person and you keep telling them, I would like to be considered, I need to be considered, I feel like something's missing, and this person is like, no, everything's fine. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't rock the boat. And this could have been the moment when you were like, you're not listening. Yeah, your needs are being met, but my needs are not being met. So stay in denial if you want. Stay in denial around the fact that I'm going to wait 12 months for you to decide if you want to be here. Stay in denial around the fact that I keep asking you to treat me the way that I treat you. I consider you as my boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, but I don't feel the same love and respect. So this could have been someone that didn't understand, relationships, you have to work on them. You have to have those hard conversations. And when you don't, that's when you start drifting apart, or one person is feeling like, okay, I'm fulfilled, but the other person feels like, yeah, I know you're fulfilled because I'm pouring into you, but I'm not getting the same back. And this could have been the moment when you finally were like, okay, I'm going to quit asking and I'm just going to look at you and go, I keep telling you and you're not listening. So obviously you don't care and you don't want to bring a change. So I'll bring a change. Now this person could go, oh my God, that was my wounds. I thought, no, you'll be fine. You can go without a little bit longer. It's fine. But I didn't realize you were going to walk away. I didn't realize that you were then going to go, all right, well, you're not choosing me. At least I feel that way. So let me choose myself. And this is someone who's now realizing that they learned a lesson here. They learned a lesson the hard way. What do you need to know about this person whose head you're living in rent-free? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? This is the consequences. Yeah, they could have gave you mixed signals. Consequences of their actions. They could have been overly cautious and even paranoid. That could have been the reason why. I feel like some of you're in a relationship with someone, or you were trying to date someone where you were having faith. I have faith that this will work out. I have faith that if we're not supposed to be together, something will happen. I have faith and I'm willing to give you everything. This person though could have been a little more cautious and paranoid. Oh, you say you got faith, but why you got faith? You want to take everything from me? So where you were willing to take 10 steps into the connection and really give to it, this person was only willing to take 1 or 2 steps. And let's be honest, if you're taking 10 steps and this person's taking 1 or 2, before you know it, you're 50 steps ahead and they're how many? Okay, they're 10 steps. That's 40 steps in between you two. Something's got to give. That's this energy. So this could have been someone where you started growing apart from them, or you started realizing this connection isn't safe for me. You're guarded. You're overly cautious when I've showed you that I'm here for you. What more can I do? That's what I'm saying. Well, now that you've taken your power back, you've taken your energy back, this person is realizing that they gave mixed signals and that they made some sort of bad choice. I was in denial that it would be fine. We would figure it out eventually. I never thought that you were going to take your power back or say, I'm not willing to keep giving to this for us to figure it out eventually. We've got to figure it out now, or I don't want to figure it out at all. That's what I'm saying here. So now what I want to do is I want to grab a card from my Oracle deck. You can find it on eBay or Etsy. And I want to see what this person wants to say to you. The person who you're living in their mind rent-free. I'm not going to take that card because my finger accidentally flicked it. But let's see. If it comes back out, it comes back out. Well, what do you need to know? What do you need to know about this person whose head you're living in rent-free? The extreme passion between us was making this connection hard to understand and fast moving. So that goes back to what I was saying. You were having faith. This could have been someone though where you were willing to make changes and do what, it's like, I'll do what needs to be done for our relationship to work because I want you. But for a lot of you, you felt like that was very one-sided. It's like, well, I want you, but you obviously don't want me because you're so damn guarded, you're cautious as hell, you're paranoid. I want someone who believes in me and my character, not someone who's taking their unhealed wounds and putting it on me. So this could have been something as simple as, okay, it's fast moving, it's hard to understand, right? Right. Okay, well that doesn't mean that it's wrong. And this person's past could have been kind of like a little devil leaning over him and was like, well, remember last time you moved really fast, what happened? Yeah, he or she left you. So you better be very cautious because you don't know this person's character. When in reality, how you were showing up for this person and how you were showing up for the connection was showing your character, okay? No matter how hard I try, I cannot forget you or the times that we shared together. So this person has tried to kind of put you out of sight, out of mind, but it's not worked. So someone where you guys could have been on different pages, they could have been holding back, they could have been overly cautious, guarded. insecure when it come to this connection, even though you were showing them who you were. You were showing them your character. You were showing them, like, this is my integrity. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. When I say you can trust me, I mean it. But this person could have definitely took their unhealed wounds and projected it on this connection and made it extremely difficult and almost impossible for it to grow, because they were trying to make you out to be someone that you were not, which then in return made them lose you. So now you're living in their head rent free because they're realizing that they were in denial, and this is the consequences of your actions, okay? What do you need to know about what this person plans on doing next? I keep a close eye on you on social media. I want to feel close to you so damn bad. What is this person doing next? They're going to keep an eye. Let me keep an eye. Let me keep a distance, but let me keep an eye. That's where this person's at. I keep a close eye on you on social media. I want to feel close to you so bad. So this person wants to feel close to you. But again, there's still a part of them that's overly cautious and paranoid. I'm going to keep an eye on you because that's how I feel safe. You can't see me. You don't know if I'm there or if I'm not. I can control what's taking place. I can control when I check up on you, what post I like, what post I don't. So this person is in the future, the next action they're going to take is safe action. They're not going to do anything extreme. They're not going to come in and go, oh my God, I'm finally the girl or the man that you need. They're not going to do any of that, okay? What else do you need to know about the next action that they plan on taking? Somebody could be going skinny dipping here coming up. They're going to suffer in silence. So that's what they're going to be doing next. The next action this person will be taking is none. They're going to suffer in silence. They're going to feel a lot of feelings that are very real. They're going to recognize their unspoken desires. They're going to recognize that they really wanted this, but their actions led them to losing out, to missing out. And there's a part of it that's like, oh my God, my dreams are shattered. My dreams are broken. You're the man that I always wanted, but I was so quick to go, yeah, you act like you're this, but I know you ain't. When in reality, you were exactly who the hell you claimed to be. And I just didn't want to believe it because of my unhealed trauma and my unhealed wounds. So now I'm missing out on you because I pushed you away or was like, yeah, but you say one thing, but I don't believe you. Okay, well, don't believe me over there then. So this is someone who had an opportunity to be in your life, but they were overly cautious, overly guarded, overly paranoid, and that has then led to you saying, I don't understand this, and I'm not going to try to understand this anymore. I'm just going to take a step back and let you do you. Because obviously you don't want to trust me. I've showed you who I am. I've done everything right in my perspective. That's what you're feeling. And I can't do anything else. I can't make you believe me. I can't make you see that I'm a good person and that I have integrity. So I'm just going to take a step back and just let you do your thing. That's what I'm saying here, okay? Whenever you and this person were dealing with one another, they were worried that this connection was pure lust and not a genuine bond. Now they're realizing that they had been ignoring their true feelings, because here's the thing. If I say that this connection is pure lust, I know what it is. I can be overly cautious. I don't have to consider you. I don't have to show up for you. We can come together. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Love that lust. And off my little way I go. There's a safeness to that. This connection brought out a lot of feelings in this person. That's what made them feel unsafe. And when they felt unsafe, the only way that they knew how to handle life come out. I need to protect myself. I need to be overly guarded. I need to be very sure that you are who you claim to be. That's what I'm saying. So this person won't be taking action here coming up. This person is going to just kind of keep their distance and really feel their feelings here coming up. What else do you need to know about this person that is not going to be approaching? You need to know that this connection is a karmic relationship, okay? And that right now, this isn't something that they want to deal with. You need to know that you need to keep a positive mindset and you need to keep manifesting exactly what you want. And this person's actions and behavior is showing you that they're not what you want and that they're not ready. That's what makes it a karmic relationship. What makes this a karmic relationship is that this person brought a lot of pain and trauma and unsureness in your life, which makes it easier to let go of. You can love someone and realize, okay, they don't bring value into my life. They bring pain, they bring hurt, they bring confusion. And that's this connection. You need to focus on what you're wanting, okay? You need to focus on what you desire. And let's be honest, most of us don't want someone to treat us this way. So if you are going through this and this person's been treating you this way, come to terms with the fact that what you want is not this. You want someone who's going to show up for you, be there for you, love you, someone who's going to want to battle life together, not battle life and battle you. And that within itself is going to give you the closure that this person is not your person. And you know, maybe in another lifetime, they can be what they need to be. They can get through their trauma. They can have conversations that seem difficult. But unfortunately, in this lifetime, this person's going to keep choosing the same old, same old. Let me protect myself. Unless I know 100%, it is something I can bet on. And very rarely in life is anything 100%, okay? So you just need to focus on yourself and realize that, yeah, you're living rent-free in this person's head, but that is the karma of the way that they treated you, okay? You need to keep making healthier choices. So let's be honest, this person's not a healthy choice when it comes to love. Some of you here coming up, you're going to have a date with some sort of soulmate. After getting through this obstacle, you're going to meet someone new and put yourself back out there. And then that relationship is going to evolve to a deeper level. So yeah, and then some sort of runner, someone who is scared of intimacy, could have listened to their ego, which is this person. The runner, they wanted you to be codependent on them. They needed you to go, oh my God, I promise I'll never leave you. Like, again, they needed some sense of security that is deemed codependency. That person is then going to watch you and could even see you get engaged, okay? So you're living in someone's head rent-free. This isn't going to change the connection. It isn't going to change the dynamic. Spirit is saying, hey, we want you to know what's going on behind the scenes so we can give you the strength and the courage to move on and know that this person, their actions, their behavior is never going to change. And if you're not willing to settle for this, because that's exactly what it is, this would be settling, okay? If you're not willing to settle for this, recognize that there is someone better out there for you and that that person will be coming to you soon. This person is going to watch your life as it progresses and as it changes. And as that starts happening, they're going to have a lot of grief that's going to come from them. So once you start moving on and you start dating someone and you get engaged, you get married, this person's going to have grief coming from that, because let's be honest, that could have been them if they could have for once put their trauma, their unhealed wounds, all of that to the side and seen you as someone who they needed to be honest with, they needed to be vulnerable with, they needed to be intimate with. And intimacy doesn't just mean the wham bam thank you ma'am, okay? That can mean letting someone in and letting them see your insecurity, your unsureness, your unhealed wounds. But this person wasn't willing to do that. They want to play the safe game. So then playing the safe game is going to have them missing out on you. And Spirit is saying, let that be their karma. You need to live in bliss. You did everything that you could to make this work. You were willing to go above and beyond, but you weren't willing to be a codependent person in a relationship because you knew that that didn't benefit you. And they're very proud of you for that. Do not let this person dictate your value. And some of you, most of you, you didn't. And because of that, you're going to be rewarded. And I see something beautiful coming in for you, okay? Meeting this person could actually be a sudden change for you. Meeting the person that you're going to be with, it could be like something sudden. You could be shocked. You could be like, oh my God, I can't believe the moment that I let him or her go, Mr. or Mrs., I want to play games. I'm going to give you mixed signals. I thought you liked me, but you act like you don't like me. The moment I let him go is actually the moment that I met my husband, my wife. Okay? That's what I'm saying. So you're living in someone's head rent-free. But I will say that this person is not going to be changing their actions or behavior anytime soon. This is a lesson for them. This is a blessing for you. And I know some of you are going to get mad at me for saying that, but it is a blessing that you didn't get stuck on someone who was more stuck on being guarded and distant. That's not the kind of life that most of you want. That's not the kind of life that a lot of you don't want. And Spirit is saying, we're very proud of you for choosing yourself in a moment when it might have felt difficult or when you didn't understand why you were choosing someone 110%, but they couldn't do that for you. Rejection is protection, okay? All right, leaving it here. Bye, guys.